A quick heads up, y'all. Today's episode contains material meant for mature audiences. Please prepare accordingly. And now a word from your host.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Today's episode is about confidence, and our guest is Evan Hughes. Evan Hughes is a good friend of mine and a hilarious comedian. He's Tulsa-based. He's beloved in Tulsa. He's beloved anywhere he's known. And just meet him for 1 second, he's beloved. I'm so excited to have him, and hope you enjoy our second episode. Thank you. Does anyone ever call you Evan Almighty?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, I get all the time. It's great.
You like it?
I love it.
Are you like, that's right, and I'm God today?
I couldn't wait. I was there day one when it came out. I was like,
oh, really?
Standing by the poster.
You said, getting pictures taken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
What do they call you? They call you
They call me Josh Wine. They just send me a picture of Josh Wine. Yeah. Y'all still talking about facts over there?
Let's check with Vera on that. Vera, what do you think?
Vera was in the middle of talking to some of the foreign leaders across the country to secure some deals with us. Anyway, if you're just tuning in here to tune in, we are the details are on their way. Here they come. They're coming. Don't worry about that. Don't worry if you don't have the details yet. They're coming. And today we're discussing the details of confidence. Confidence. We're talking about confidence. What is it? Is it real? Do you have it? Do you not have it? Is it something that just applies to a few situations, or is it something that applies to your daily life? We're discussing confidence, okay? We haven't done any major research into confidence, but we're very opinionated, intelligent people with a lot of life experience. I myself am 44 years old, so I haven't been sleeping the whole time. I've been living and thinking about it. So I got some opinions on confidence. I also am a professional. I'm a working professional, so I've got some opinions on confidence. We're going to get Vera, our foreign leaders ambassador, to weigh in. Vera, you can go ahead and go to the microphone. I have a question for you. I want to get you to weigh in on what do you think confidence means? Go ahead and say it into the microphone. Or say it casually, whatever's comfortable.
That it means like you're brave.
You're brave. Confidence could be like bravery, or rather, because sometimes sometimes it could be like you're not brave, but you're gonna pretend like you're brave. You think it could be like that? No. Not really. You think it's brave, and that's it. You don't know. Not sure. Don't want to put you on the spot. I like your Barbie T-shirt. Is that Barbie the toy or Barbie the movie?
Barbie the movie.
So the T-shirt's representing the movie, not the toy. Okay, great. The way you answered that question, you answered it with confidence, I would say. Confidence is, I think, just being sure of yourself, knowing what you have to say, knowing what you got an opinion on this?
Here's an example.
Okay.
So when you were introducing the podcast, right? And you talked about, it's like, the name of the podcast, everything. If I had right then, it would have taken confidence to be able to just go, hey.
Evan, come on.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It takes confidence to interject with something.
We got Vera in the room over here. Yes.
Sorry, Vera.
Yes. No, she doesn't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we're good.
But I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Bad example. But, confidence could be, sometimes if you sit completely silent, it's like, oh, I don't have the confidence to talk. But if you start rambling, it's like, I have the confidence to ramble.
Sometimes we have the confidence to ramble. Through my confidence when you made that reference to the what if joke that could have been made.
I know.
But it didn't make. But if you'd made like some sort of, when you fake it, I'm still thrown from the thing that you said a second ago when Rob left the room.
I shouldn't have said that.
You shouldn't have said it. But we'll back it up. We'll cut it out. Rob's going to snip it out with scissors, and then we'll start again. And then, so rewinding again. Take it again from when you said that and what you were saying, but substitute for something else.
Oh, okay. Say you're at a family dinner, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's sitting around, and then you're like, oh, this meatloaf isn't very good. To be able to say that to your grandma's face, you ain't no bitch.
Right.
You call that shit out.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
Grandma, you say, Grandma.
Grandma,
now,
listen.
to me, that I would say that sounds rude.
confidence and rudeness is
Well,
different?
in this case, if that's what you're saying confidence is, I would say that's more rudeness.
Maybe I perceive, assholes as being confident people.
Jerks.
Yeah, jerks. Like, oh, look at this. Is this guy a jerk, or is this the most confident man I've ever seen?
Well, because I think confidence can also be like, you can be confident and classy, don't you think? Like, how is it helpful to turn to grandma and say, your meatloaf sucks, grandma? Is it your grandma or is it your friend's grandma?
It's not. It's
If you're the confident guy saying, this meatloaf sucks.
It's my own grandma.
Okay, so you're at grandma's, and and grandma and everyone's yum yum. Oh, this is such good meatloaf, and you turn up and you say, "Grandma, this meatloaf sucks."
Yeah.
Do you think grandma?
Wait, hold on. You wouldn't be impressed by me if you were sitting right next to me?
I'd think, is this guy crazy? Is this the guy who uses foul language like this in front of a child? Is this guy out of his mind?
Maybe.
Is this? I would think. Oh my God! I'd
probably nudge you and be like, I'm pretty cool.
Now, would you be doing it because you're like, we're nervous that someone was at the table and you're like, hey, grandma, your meatloaf sucks.
Sometimes you just gotta let people know that you got balls.
So that's the way. So it's like when you go into the board meeting and you're gonna make a big deal in the board meeting, and you say, hey, I want you to know I'm not making any compromises in this deal. Yeah. Like that? Is that confidence?
I'll walk out of this company right now if you guys don't promote me.
Right. Or if I'm here pitching the product, you don't buy my product. That was the scenario that was in my head.
Yeah.
So
bump up my salary right now.
Have you said that to your grandma? This meatloaf sucks?
About the salary?
No. The salad. If you don't bump up my salad, I want more salad.
Grandma, you want a bump?
Yeah. Now, I can see saying that to grandma if you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. But if you're a 40-something-year-old man and you're a grandmother who can't be that young, she's probably got to be anywhere from 79 to 95 if you're in your 40s. And she managed to cobble it together and make her family recipe of meatloaf. And you're going to say, this sucks. So I'm just still curious about this scenario. What's everyone else in the family going to do?
We'd be like, this guy is really honest. This guy doesn't fuck around at all.
Right.
And maybe that would end up with better food next year.
Better food next year. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably no time to change it in the moment, if it's Thanksgiving and everything.
I really think that's not, I think that's rudeness. I don't think it's confidence. But now that doesn't mean that we're allowed to disagree on this, that we're allowed to disagree on this here, on this topic and on this discussion show. I think we're allowed to disagree.
Josh, go fuck yourself.
Okay. Maybe I will.
Oh, no.
Jeez, this language. What's up with the language? Golly.
Dear, I'm sorry. I don't curse this much ever.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Why are you cursing so much?
I don't know.
Is it false confidence?
I think it started at the beginning of the podcast that we started off and.
Yeah, but we were more in character, like, damn, shit.
I know,
shit,
but it got
damn.
me like.
Now you're just like locked into character.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna clean it up.
Clean it up now that Vera's leaving.
Vera, no.
You've walked her.
I'm so sorry. Are you leaving because of me?
Maybe dad is making the parental decision.
You said what?
She's got to roast coffee beans.
Yeah.
Whew, Evan, my God.
Man, I know. Whoa. Well, that's a good thing to talk about, too. When you start doing something and then you just can't stop.
Do you have an addictive personality?
Yeah. It's like, what if you had popcorn 2 nights in a row and then it's just part of your life? You're having it more and more and more and more.
Is that why you don't drink?
Yep.
Is it okay that I say that you don't drink?
I don't drink. And it's because I would be an alcoholic.
Do you have alcoholism in your family?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
So you got addicted. So what happened was...
And gambling.
When you said cuss words, do you get a little charge in your brain?
I do think I was feeling something.
You're like,
I was feeling like a little.
Yeah, because well, the idea is that we're saying this and someone's going to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's like saying, hey, guys, I say the F word. I cuss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started rolling in one direction.
Right.
Once you're going in one direction, it's hard.
Now, is it a thing where you can just get a bunch of them out and then you don't say it and then you're like, I got it out of my psyche. You're like, shit, piss, pussy, ass, butt, stink, fart, poop, armpit, blowjob, bad breath, and then you're done. Like, to me, I'm like, I got that out of my system for now. Not that I needed to get it out of the system, but like if you just did that right now, say a whole bunch of bad words.
I think it would make me say them more.
You just be locked in.
That's like saying, "Oh, just do a whole bunch of cocaine and then you're good." It's like, no. If I did a whole bunch,
have you done cocaine?
No.
No, me neither. Me neither.
I think our camera guy has.
No,
never.
Nope. We're a bunch of non-coke. Is that Ian's wearing a tie-dye shirt? That makes sense.
Yeah.
And a David Lynch T-shirt.
I wanted Ian.
A David Lynch Dune T-shirt.
I wanted Ian to sit in today because his outfit looks like the opposite of what you would wear to a podcast.
Oh,
and that's
really?
they'd be like, damn.
Vera's back.
Oh, I didn't even get to say 10 words in a row to get it out of my system.
Well, you weren't going to get it out of your system. So you don't do drugs, right? This is a positive discussion.
Right. Drugs are horribly bad.
Drugs are bad. I never did them myself. And so you think you got an addictive personality, and you say you got alcoholism in your family.
Yep.
You mind and you're comfortable discussing that?
I'm comfortable discussing it, yeah.
So
I think a lot of people watching this have the same problems.
Yeah, they should. It's good to have the confidence. See, this is what I think confidence is. You're confident in the truth. You're confident to own what you think is possible in your life in a not good way. And you got the confidence. That's another thing. You go to a social setting where everyone's drinking. Hey, Evan's my buddy. Evan's a good, you know this guy? He's a good guy. Evan, drink on me. And you got the confidence to say, drink.
No.
Wow.
But do you see how much water I've drank?
Yeah.
Imagine if that was, rum or something.
Yeah, well, I drink a lot of water, too.
Wait, do you have a drink? Is that
I got some coffee.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Did you drink coffee?
Not anymore. I had to quit.
Yeah, why?
Because I was over drinking caffeine.
You were over what would you do?
I would just all day throughout the day I'd have to drink, massive amounts of caffeine, or I'd get really bad headaches and I'd have to lay down.
Okay. Bad headaches, have to lay down. You drink so much coffee, you get bad headaches and have to lay down. And you couldn't say I have to do a little bit less. Now, did you try switching to a different caffeine source? Like,
I tried them all. I mean, I would drink K-Cups. I would drink
What's K-Cup?
Energy drink. That's the Keurigs.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I drink those. I drink Starbucks. I drink soda. I drink anything I could put caffeine in. I would drink
Soda, drink caffeine. Now, would you drink? Did you ever drink Steven Seagal's Lightning Bolt?
That's a real thing.
It was an energy drink from around 2003 or 4.
Was he a dick? Did you ever meet him?
No, I never met Steven Seagal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you hear bad things about him?
Did I or have I? I mean, seems like he's not a good guy.
Why do you say that?
It just seems like he's not a great guy.
Do you just feel like saying that?
Well, I'm not trying to besmirch the possibility of Steven Seagal being a good guy, but I feel like the word on the street. Listen, I don't want to get in trouble with the estate of the formerly living and now deceased Steven Seagal.
Wait, he's dead?
Oh yeah, Steven Seagal's dead.
Oh. I was seeing if you had the confidence to shit on him on the podcast.
No, he's dead. He's not dead.
Oh,
but
he's
wouldn't that
not
be
dead?
funny if we said, yeah, Steven Seagal's dead?
Is he dead or isn't he dead?
He's not dead.
Fact check, Vera.
No, yeah, he's dead. Steven Seagal's dead. We can shit on him all we want.
This has got to be upsetting to a child.
Steven Seagal, yeah.
Imagine a child fighting.
Did you say Fire Down Below?
What?
Did you say Fire Down Below?
No. What is that?
Have you seen? Isn't there a movie with Steven Seagal called Fire Down Below? No, I'm talking about one of the like Redbox era, the non. One of those. I feel like there's got to be Fire Down Below. We got to maybe in the fact check section we got to find out, is there a Steven Seagal movie called Fire Down Below? Rewinding, Steven Seagal is dead.
He did one called like Hard to Kill, right?
Of course he did.
Which
Hard to
ended up
Kill.
not being true.
Above the Law, On Dangerous Ground, Executive Decision, Marked for Death, Out for Justice. Yeah, they were all, his first vehicles were Above the Law, Hard to Kill, Out for Justice.
A lot of 3-word titles.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
This to that to
Yeah.
that, this of that of that.
Marked for this, dead for this reason.
Yeah, dead for this reason. Dead, going to do that. This, not easy to make this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to do that. Hard to think. So anyway, you got me nervous. see how confident I was when I said, Steven Seagal, not a nice guy.
Yeah,
And then you're like, you broke my confidence. And that's not a knock on you. It's just an observation about confidence. And you know, it's good to have awareness. That's what they call mindfulness.
One thing that's fun to do is paint your friend in a corner. Talk them down. Make sure. Get them to where they're losing confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Shake
The
them
more
up,
manipulative thing would be like, pump you up, then knock you out. Oh, Evan, you're the best. Oh, Evan, that's amazing what you did. Evan, I love the way you handled that one thing.
Yeah.
Evan, one time I saw you do a thing. Oh, so great. Evan, everybody loves you. Evan, I love you. Evan, everyone in this room loves you. Evan, why'd you do that? Whoa, Evan, maybe we were wrong about you. Maybe we were all wrong about you.
Yeah,
Evan.
that hurt.
Yeah, right? It shakes your confidence. So that's why, here's a good important thing about confidence. That's why I think your confidence has got to come from Bugle Boy within. Because if you're relying on other people to give you confidence, then they can take it away. Ouch.
Ooh.
They
So
can take it away.
are action movie stars usually bad people? Or is that just a Seagal thing?
I mean, good question. Well, I brought a couple movies here.
Oh.
I brought a couple
What you got?
Blu-ray DVDs in my, what do I have here? I got a great example for you, okay?
Oh, Josh, you're so cool. You're so nice.
What, you think so?
Yeah, you're awesome.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Well,
Why do you bring those DVDs, though?
Well, you know what? I'm confident enough to say, because I like movies, I collect them, and I thought it was a good idea.
Oh, okay. I guess those are what you're into?
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
See?
Oh, I thought you were going to bring some good movies.
Huh. Well, I happen to think at least one of these movies is good. I happen to think that. You don't even know what I'm holding. I haven't even shown you yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I bet it.
Now, see what's happening now? You tried to shake my confidence. I remained confident, and then your confidence started going down. This is a great lesson for. I think this is actually, despite all the curse words, this is a great podcast for children to listen to. I think that this
Or Steven Seagal, if he's alive to watch it.
Yes, Steven Seagal. If you're feeling like your feelings were hurt, if your feelings, Seagal, were hurt from this podcast. I think you need to just listen to some of the tools that Evan and I are enacting about social situations where you might walk into a room and think, I'm the best guy in here. And then someone reaffirms that idea. And then they do something to question that idea. And then you start to question it. Maybe you should hold firm to your original idea. Like for me, I'm holding firm to the idea that I like movies.
It could be one of his titles, holding firm, like Mark for Death.
Yeah, hold to firm. Firm to hold.
Yeah.
Firm to hold is a good one. Now, anyway, you asked, are there action stars who are good guys? Now, not all his films are action movies per se. This is more of a kind of a neo-noir. Ooh, hear the siren going on?
Yeah.
Hold for siren, or don't. I don't care. So this movie, The Drowning Pool, I got the Blu-ray of The Drowning Pool with Paul Newman.
Oh, that was a band, too.
Oh, really?
Drowning Pool is a band.
From what era?
Are they the band that goes, whoa, wow, 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 wow?
Oh, they're the one that's, are they Let the Bodies Hit the Floor?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that's right. They're not,
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, that's not a wow.
That's
is disturbed, and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor is Drowning Pool.
I combine them Disturbing Pool.
Disturbing Pool.
I do mashups of all their songs.
Anyway, Paul Newman, he's not really an action star, but I mean, he can do a fist fight in a movie, and he's done some stunts or some fake stunts, or been in movies that have stunts.
I'll give you a fun fact.
He's a good guy. Paul Newman's a good guy is what I'm trying to say. That's my point. What's your fun fact?
So fun fact, I can never remember Paul Newman versus Randy Newman, which one is which.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay. I know exactly who's who. So tell me some examples of getting them confused.
It's like one guy's got salad dressing, the other guy makes music.
Yeah.
But how does anyone remember the two?
Well, I'll tell you how I remember it. One guy makes salad dressing, and the other one's a music guy.
I'm dead.
Yeah. I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead, bro. Oh, bro. I'm in the drowning pool, bro.
I'm marked for death up here.
Oh, damn, I'm marked for death.
That needs to catch on. People, you find something funny, you go, man, I'm marked for death.
Oh, man, I'm out for justice on that one. Oh, man, I'm out for justice on that one. Forget that. I'm out for justice, man. Forget
I'm
it.
dead.
Oh man, I'm dead. Yeah, people should start substituting because I'm dead. Now, were you saying I'm dead like you're in trouble or like it hurt or
He slayed me, man. He
oh
slayed me,
man,
bro.
shade. You threw shade.
Yeah.
Do you say words like that? You know,
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
When
but-
I think it's gonna land well, I don't like say it to like my grandma over dinner.
You
'cause
say,
then she'll be
"Fuck
like,
this,
What?
this meatloaf sucks, Grandma."
This meatloaf
Now,
did the opposite of
confidence. Now, if you were razzing your grandma, you're like, "Your meatloaf sucks, Grandma," and if your grandma was like, "Damn, shade,
slave.
shade." Evan, why you here at Thanksgiving throwing shade? And you're like, because Thanksgiving you're supposed to serve turkey, not meatloaf, dumbass. Oh, snap, I'm dead.
My grandson.
No, don't say that, Grandma. I love you.
Grandson got no riz.
Yeah, grandson, you got no riz. Yeah, I'm not interested in you romantically because you got no riz, grandson.
Oh,
man.
skibbity.
I got grand Oedipal complex, Grandma. Come on, let's go in the
We're
bedroom.
gonna go watch Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. If it were 35 years ago and I was a kid, I'd say, let's watch Mr. Bean.
Oh, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson? I mean, maybe. We don't know. I'm sure he's a good guy. I'm a big fan. So that's good enough for me. I'm a big fan. That's good enough for me. Oh, cookies. You know I'm in cookie jail.
What's that?
Well, I can't eat cookies.
What?
I can't eat cookies.
What's that? What happened?
Well, as I mentioned last week, I got some blood work that said too much glucose. Too high of a glucose level in my blood work. Pre-diabetes.
But not cookies specifically.
Cookies specifically?
Really?
All kinds of stuff I'm not eating.
So the technology now is so good that they can see a cookie in your chart.
Oh, yeah.
And to remove the cookie from the
No.
chart.
They're not removing it. I got to remove it. They got to say, you eat too many cookies, you're going to die a slow death in cookie jail.
They should be good enough where you put it in, you go in, they extract it.
Well, I got to extract it.
I hate
But there's a
doctors.
way to extract it by drinking lots of water, drinking some coffee, not eating a cookie for a while because I'm in cookie jail. Anyway, this is rewinding back to the addictive personality thing. I'm addicted to sugar.
You're addicted to sugar?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you over here. Damn, bro, snap out of character, bro. Oh man,
I'm just playing the role of moron.
You're playing the role of confident moron. What?
Like friend that doesn't really hear their friend in conversation.
Right, yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
So you're saying after they've been talking to you for
what?
20 minutes.
Do you ever go socially? Because I know you are good at socializing.
Yeah.
Do you ever dumb yourself down in a conversation with
Oh
someone?
yeah, dude.
You
Oh,
know
my
who they
God.
know that they think they're so smart.
Yep.
And they're telling you what's what. So you just go, for real?
You just nod your head.
You go, no way.
Yeah.
Really?
You're just hoping for it to end.
And you hear them like give an opinion, like, I feel this way about this. And you go, and you are like in your mind, you're like, I got 4 examples of why that's wrong. Should I share them or should I keep them to myself? This person seems pretty sure about their reason why it's right. I'm just going to say, no. Oh, cool. For real?
Yep.
Like if they're like, going to the zoo rules. And you're like, in your mind, you're like, I can think of several reasons why the zoo's not a cool place. Though I do like animals and I liked the zoo as a kid. So they're just like going on and on. The zoo's so good and the zoo is only good and there's nothing bad about the zoo and they don't do anything bad at zoos. And you're like, I don't want to get into it with this person to tell them that they're wrong about the zoo. So you go, oh, for real? Wow. That's cool, man.
You ever act like you don't know about the zoo? Like you're like, what are there like animals there?
Yeah. So what's it like? Yeah, that's what you do. Zoos are great, man. What's the zoo like? Yeah, man. Oh, come with me. Stick with me. I'll take you to the zoo sometime, bro.
And then the next level is like you make a zoo trip plan with them that you know you're never going to go on. You're like, I'd love to go to the zoo with you sometime.
Yeah,
we
you're
should
like-
go next week.
We should we should totally go to the zoo. Yeah, I think that like what I'm talking about, that thing that you did there with the zoo guy, I think that saying, oh, we both did it in our respective zoo scenarios with that guy. We both said, oh, for real, the zoo? Wow, neat. Okay. it's safe to go, I'll check it out. But not safe to go, I'll go with you to the zoo when you know you don't want to go to the zoo.
But do you ever go like, oh, I got to check with my partner first or something to see if we, you know.
I got to check with the lady, make sure it's cool. She don't let me go nowhere. She's a total ball and chain. She's a and then you throw your partner under the bus.
And then you've totally.
And then, then you've. now your partner heard you and you haven't communicated with your partner enough to be like, no, that was just because I didn't want to go to the zoo, so I was blaming it on you. And then the zoo guy goes and goes, I hear Evan's partner's a bitch. And then word keeps spreading like wildfire. Now you've gone and spread a rumor about your own partner, and you're stuck going to the zoo. She won't let him go to the zoo. What? You mean because of animal activism or something? What's that? And then actually maybe it works out because the zoo guy's like, I didn't know that about the zoo.
Like, speaking of.
And then they come back to you and they're like, Evan, I can't believe you didn't tell me about this stuff going on with the zoo. I'm now against the zoo.
She's always dogging me out. So I got to keep making animal references.
Oh, yeah. About your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, lost the thread of what we're talking about. But Same. Well, confidence. It's all about the confidence. To know the size of the pool, the drowning pool that you're getting into. To know the size of, isn't that crazy? I was like, started to use that metaphor. Nose like a nose job. Know like a know the size of the pool you're getting into. But then we were talking about the drowning pool earlier. The drowning pool is let the bodies hit the floor.
Also, speaking of that, Korn was in Tulsa last night.
Did you go see him?
I didn't go see him, but I drove by, and I was surprised by how many younger fans they have wearing like full Korn outfits and makeup and
full Korn outfits. When you said full Korn outfits, I heard it together. I heard it in one word, like full Korn. Full Korn outfits. They're wearing full Korn.
You know, like jorts or whatever they call them.
Full Korn is like unicorn.
Yeah.
Full Korn. I wonder if Korn broke up and then someone toured as one member of the band Korn, could they call it Unicorn and spell it the same way?
As long as you got the K in there.
Yeah, Unicorn, and it's just one Korn member.
Yeah.
Why do they call it a unicorn when it's a horn? They got one horn.
I feel like because it's not real anyway, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, who gives a shit? And don't even go. I'm only here for real stuff. Well, this is interesting though because this movie Legend that I have here on Blu-ray, there's the unicorn. You see that?
Josh, you're a legend.
You a legend. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend.
Flip it back around.
The man, the myth, the legend. Here he is.
There he is.
There he is.
It's
the man.
Parker.
Who?
And it's Ethan. Yeah, I'm just,
Who?
It's some guy.
Who's Ethan? Who's Ethan?
I don't know.
Have you seen this movie? Legend?
Made in Austria.
Where does it say that? The DVD? Oh, the DVD. The DVD.
So wait, Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise the guy with the horns?
Tom Cruise isn't real. Who gives a shit? You can say that about anything.
What's up with Scientology? That ain't real.
Scientology ain't real. Who gives a shit?
But it controls Hollywood.
Hollywood ain't real. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Did you know that Scientology was like, hey, you guys are breaking some codes over there?
Hey,
what's up?
I know you're only 5, but what's up? Sorry, we were just wondering what you were talking about. We love you so much.
Steven Seagal is currently living in Russia.
Yeah, we knew
For
that.
real? I didn't.
Yeah,
know
he's
that.
like buddies
You told
with
me
Putin.
that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. But I told it to myself in my head.
He's buddies with Putin.
I think he's buddies with Putin.
Damn. We were just talking about Putin earlier. Remember how that makes your car go faster?
Yeah. That's a stupid joke.
had
Evan,
the
that is
confidence to tell
Evan,
it.
that meatloaf sucks.
Oh man, I thought you were cool. That's always a good one to drop on somebody.
Oh man, I thought you were cool.
I thought you were cool. You remember that one? That's legendary. You can't mess with it. There's nothing you can say to that.
Oh man, I thought you were cool.
Because it's my experience, and you can't say my experience isn't valid.
Do you say that to
My
other people?
experience with you.
What? I thought you were cool. Did you think I was cool?
I did.
Now I suddenly don't feel
Until
cool.
this
You've
moment.
shaken my confidence.
You're down, dude.
Damn.
Stock's down.
Shots fired. Do you ever say shots
fired.
fired?
I say shots fired. I say marked for death. I say out for
You
death.
say man down.
Man down.
You say fired down below. Is Fired Down Below a Steven Seagal movie? God, well, they're not even ready at the helm. Our fact check department is falling to pieces. Fire down below. Oh, man.
Crazy.
Man on Fire. That's not a Seagal movie. That's a Denzel movie. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I know.
Man on Fire. But people should say that instead of what were you gonna sub Marked for Death?
Marked for Death. Marked for
But
Death.
what are we subbing Marked for Death?
Marked for Fire. Oh, just being like, I'm dead.
Instead of being like dead, out for justice.
For justice.
Oh,
That's
damn,
what-
I'm
that's what I go out
above the
to get-
law.
When I go out to get something to eat, about for justice.
Vera, yes, you, yes.
1997.
What does that mean?
Fire Down Below, action thriller, Steven Seagal, Chris Christopherson.
The late Chris Christopherson. And the late Steven Seagal, who's dead. The late Steven Seagal, who's marked for death. The late Steven Seagal, who's out for justice. You think Steven Seagal's ever like, yeah, that's all I meant by like when I said Steven Seagal's dead. I just meant that Steven Seagal's out there in Russia somewhere going, oh man, I'm dead.
Yeah.
You know, like when he makes a mistake.
Yeah.
Fire
or he
Down
just
Below.
Slaps someone around on set.
Yeah, he goes, man, I'm hard to kill.
Hard to kill.
Yeah, I'm on dangerous ground. Yeah, hand slaps. Have you seen On Dangerous Ground?
No. I don't know why I said it like that, but
There's a hand slap
Oh,
fight.
really?
You know that one? You know
Wait.
that? You know this fight?
saw that
Put
in
your
another-
hand out. You know this one where you go like that
Yes.
that hand fight?
I saw
And
that in another movie too, and I can't remember which one it was.
It was and it's
What
played
movie
by
was
character
that?
actor Mike Starr, who is in a bunch of stuff. Mike Starr.
Damn,
You'd recognize he's a big guy. Dumb and Dumber, memorable in Dumb and Dumber. Big guy Mike Starr. Anyway, I think it's Mike Starr. Ian, can you back me up on this? Vera, go ahead and look up if Mike Starr is in the movie On Dangerous Ground and if he's the slap fight guy. Vera's going to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, he's the. What's that?
I forgot what you said.
Is Mike Starr in On Dangerous Ground?
Is Star of 2 R's?
Yeah.
How do I spell Mike Star?
Mike, Mikestarr. Mike Starr. Not Micah Star. That sounds like a K-pop group or something like that.
You think when people made fun of him, they were like, "Hey, Mike Star"?
I bet you nobody made fun of him.
Nobody.
Hey, Mike Starr. I don't get where the insult is in there. Hey, Mike
You,
Starr.
like, stay on the last R too long.
Hey, Mike Starr. I don't get it. Oh, like 2 R's.
Yeah, I
That
would
man,
do-
that's
I
a
would
sick
do
burn.
that.
I don't know. That's a sick burn. I bet he'd be like, I'm dead. I'm hard to kill.
How do I spell Mike?
Mike. You don't know how to spell Mike? That's not a.
I didn't know if it was spelled differently.
Oh, yeah. Like if he spelled it with a Y or something. That makes sense. I mean, Vera, this wasn't me being critical of Vera, because there's plenty of names I can't spell. There's always going to be a name you can't spell, is what I'm saying. And that's, you know what, Vera? I appreciate that you had the confidence to ask that question instead of just faking it till you make it. But sometimes faking it till you make it is the way to go to keep your confidence up. Don't you agree, Evan?
I agree completely.
Vera, how do you feel about faking it till you make it?
Huh?
Have you heard that expression, fake it till you make it?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I don't know.
No opinion. That's fine. Don't weigh in on it. We don't need an opinion all the time. Sometimes reserve it. Hold the cards close
Sometimes
to
you
your
just
chest.
gotta chill and
Wait.
not care.
What? Good thought. What happened just there was that Vera had a thought, and then she chose not to share it. Sometimes that's to have that kind of confidence. You know what? I'm about to have a thought. I didn't share it that time.
I want to know what you.
Wait,
I wanna know
so
what you're thinking.
what was the rest of what I was supposed to look up?
Star, S-T-A.
I did that.
Is he in On Dangerous Ground, the Steven Seagal movie? Mike Starr. Is he in the movie On Dangerous Ground?
I just had a thought. I hope she's gonna be okay with the internet because there's so much on the internet. I don't want her to see anything that could be bad.
Shut up.
You know?
Oh, she's going to be on the internet. What? She's a grown-up. She uses the internet all the time.
I don't think Mike Starr's in anything like that.
Are you kidding me? Mike Starr is in. Okay.
He is on.
He's in the slap fight, right?
I was just saying not the kind of content.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't even, sometimes there's a filter. There's a filter where you go, do I go this route or do I not go this route? And now sometimes comedically you got to say, I'm going it. But sometimes other times you go, I'm going to hold it back. Because comedy-wise, there'll always be another chance to go it. Don't you think? Yeah, that's what you keep telling that to him. Now, we were going to talk about bonkers. You been eating bonkers?
Bonkers? So was Bonkers gum or candy?
I think it was very chewable candy that chewed for a while.
Okay, so you couldn't blow a bubble with it or anything?
No, I don't think so. What, did you have something to say? Oh, you said something.
You wanted to talk because we brought up candy, right? You like candy?
You like candy?
You don't like candy? What's your favorite candy?
You don't like it?
Gum.
Gum is a good candy because you keep being able to chew the gum. So, how do you feel now? Oh, here's a good question, Evan. You remember when we were younger, and people try to get in front of you in line, and they say he butted. Did you ever butt in line?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Did you butt in line?
I butted a few times.
Yeah, you think you butted?
It was a bigger deal back then. Now, have you noticed you can butt in almost anywhere, and people just kind of have to take it.
I don't butt.
But you know it happens a lot, right?
I don't know.
You join your friend like at
now,
Foolish Things.
I think that's different. I think that's a different thing if now they're holding space for the party. Now, but at school, in elementary school, everyone knows each other and everyone is every man for themselves. They're not with individual parties. So if you go ahead and get in line, you're butting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a kid that I know that I'm friends with, he was telling me a story about a fight that happened at his school, physically removing someone from the line, and that's what started the fight. Because he's like, "Yo, you butted," and he moved him out of the line.
Ooh, now he shouldn't have done that. And now, Vera, do you have an opinion on this?
Are there a lot of fights at your school?
No. Now, have you heard this term, no butting? No. Okay, because I think kids today call it cutting. And how do you feel about cutting in line?
I don't care.
You don't care.
What about no butts, no cuts, no peanut butter haircuts? Remember that?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a
So Vera
classic.
doesn't care about cutting. Did you ever care about cutting, or was there a point when you just got an existential crisis? You go, why should I care about cutting?
Well, I mean, if we're all going to the same place, it shouldn't really matter.
That is
wow.
so true. This person is smart, has a good upbringing, and very high intellect and patience and confidence. So I respect that response. We're all going to the same place. It shouldn't really matter. But then again, at school, you're in a regimented schedule. Here in adult world life, got places to be.
In the grand scheme of things, too, we're all going to the same place. We're all going to die.
We're all going to heaven or hell.
Yep. So
Wherever.
what's the hurry?
We're all going to the Lord's palace or Satan's dungeon. Whichever one you choose. It is your choice in life. And if you cut and butt in line or wear a peanut butter haircut, what was it? No
I
butts.
feel like I'm marked for Satan's dungeon.
You think you're marked? You think you're out for justice?
You're out for heaven. I'm
You
marked
think you're
for
hard to kill? I think I'm hard to kill.
I'm
So
hard
if you think you're above the law, then you might be butting and cutting in line.
But no butts, no cuts, no peanut butter haircuts.
Is there anybody at your school who has a real problem with cutting? Like you might hear a kid say, he cut it, or he cut, or no cutting. Does that ever happen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. When we were younger, we called it butting. I don't really know why. I don't know where that, like, he butted, you butted, no butting.
Butt was just a bad thing. You didn't want to be a butt. You didn't want to talk about butts.
You don't want a butt for a head.
Yeah. Butt head.
Yeah. No butting. No butting. He butted. You butted.
Yeah.
I butted. Seen any good movies lately? One movie? Maybe we can all recommend a movie we saw recently that we liked.
I saw the Long Legs movie.
Okay. You liked it?
I liked it.
Okay. Ian, do you have a movie you saw recently you can recommend? Ian, to the director?
You know, I recently saw Long Legs.
Okay, he saw Long Legs.
He
Okay.
stole my movie. You're butting in.
He saw Long Legs.
Darling,
What's that?
Sweet Darling.
Sweet Darling. Is that a new movie or a movie from the 60s?
Newer movie.
There's a movie called Darling from the 60s. I know Darling, starring Julie Christie, directed by John Schlesinger.
Giovanni Ribisi did this.
No,
I remember
that was
him.
I thought that was called something else. It was called something else, Darling. It wasn't called Sweet Darling. I saw it. Strange Darling. I saw it. I thought it was interesting, and I ultimately walked away being like, I'm glad I saw that movie because they don't make movies that are like that too often. Kind of a small budget character actor thriller. I thought it was it veered into horror a little. I'm not a big horror fan because, I get scared easily. It veered into horror and some unpleasant points, a little more than I would prefer. I like thriller more than a horror. But yes, Strange Darling was kind of interesting. Vera, you seen any movies lately that you liked?
Yeah.
Could you name one?
The new Beetlejuice movie.
I liked that movie too. Beetlejuice. Now, had you seen the original Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
I loved it too. Now, would you say you loved the new Beetlejuice?
Yes.
I would say I loved the new Beetlejuice as well. That's great. So we recommend Longlegs, Beetlejuice, Strange Darling.
Josh, you mentioned you didn't like horror movies. So what scares you?
Scary stuff. I don't know.
Everything?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't like. I like the classics. I'll watch the classics. Like we watched The Shining the other night, and
When do you think it jumped the shark? You think it went too far?
I don't know if it went too far. I said I've had enough about 6-7 years ago. I said I just don't really want to watch. I used to just absorb them, and I was like looking for something, looking for the same thing, But as well as an actor, it's not fun if you get a job. I mean, I'm happy for any job to get, but like playing scared, you got to try to be clever to find a way to be like, how do I play scared so that I'm not just like bugging my eyes out and making like a scared face. What would you do if you had to have
I was trying to think how do you judge a horror movie actor? You think you watch someone and you go, oh, they're acting way too scared here. But you have a right as an individual to be as scared as you feel scared,
Right. Or they don't seem scared at all, but they're supposed to be. I don't know. I guess that's just, it has a lot of things to do with the script.
What if I want to talk about this, but this is just, it's private, but.
Save it, maybe. Flag it.
All right. We can't talk about it right now.
Well, I don't know what's in your head. Maybe if you've got some Evan in your head right now that goes, maybe we shouldn't talk about this.
I was trying to make a parallel between the
there's another genre that you might not bring up. Is that what you're going to say?
The adult industry versus the horror industry, where you wouldn't watch an adult film and go, oh, they shouldn't be that excited right here. But in a horror movie, it's the same thing. You can't be like, they shouldn't be too scared. What if they're just that scared?
Well, both of those genres are interesting because they have many subgenres within, and each subgenre appeals to a different person in a different way, I suppose. So in the horror, pivoting back to the horror, we're going to pivot back to specifically the horror part of the conversation. There are many subgenres within horror that probably, some of them might be appealing. Some of them, I'm sure I would enjoy sitting through a 40s or 50s Universal horror monster movie, like a Dracula or the Wolfman, because I'm not necessarily scared of that. I'm just, or the Noir, the Seventh Victim we showed at Noir Night the other night. It's that's not so much a scary movie. It's more atmospheric and stylish and a thriller. You know what I mean?
I can agree with that.
Now, comedy, there's also subgenres of comedy.
There are.
Are there any good songs that you've heard about lately?
Ooh, songs.
Have you heard a good song lately? Name one good song.
One thing I'd like to plug is, did you know Vin Diesel's made a couple different songs?
Oh, yeah? No, I don't know.
One of them I absolutely love. It's one of my favorites. It's called Feel. Wait, I know I'm going to forget. It's Feel So Good? What is it called? Feel Like I Do.
Feel Like I Do, eh?
Feel Like I Do, yeah.
Can you sing it?
Yeah, it's like,
Do you sing?
I probably can't sing it. I'm not a good singer.
Do you know the lyrics or how it goes? Can you hum it?
Doom, 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 doom. No, I can't.
Sounds
hum
good.
it.
It's getting good already.
Yeah, I could get my phone out and turn it on.
No, probably don't do that because who knows if we're allowed to do that. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. But, so feel is called Feel Good.
Feel Like I Do.
Feel Like I Do, meaning he's Vin. If you feel like I do, then you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Or is it a sensitive song? If you feel like I do, you might be feeling bad.
It sounds kind of like a Disney soundtrack. Like you remember the Dumbo movie and stuff
Does it sound kind of like a Paul Newman song from Toy Story?
No, it sounds like Jungle Book.
Do you get what I just said?
Does
this sound like a Paul Newman song?
I thought you were
from
talking
Toy
about
Story?
Randy Newman.
I was talking about Randy Newman, but I subbed out Paul. But isn't it great? Speaking of Toy Story and Pixar, doesn't Randy Newman do a great job voicing one of the voices in Cars?
I know what you're doing there.
Yeah, we're having fun.
You're flipping it.
Yeah. Now, I love Randy Newman popcorn.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So feel like I do. Now, Ian, do you have a song that you heard that old or new that you like it lately?
What was the one you and I were just talking about the other day, Evan, that I added to my my sauna murder playlist?
Oh, yeah, you sent me a song.
The song or murder playlist. Vera, you got a song that you listen to lately a lot?
Do you
song?
Do you like Taylor Swift?
Listen to the music.
No.
No. Doobie Brothers. Listen to music. That is a good song. That's a real feel-good song.
Yeah, I like the Doobie Brothers.
Similar, adjacent to the Doobie Brothers, I like that song, Still the One by Orleans. Yep.
Is it the one that goes, still the one?
That's what I'm talking about.
Wasn't that a commercial?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's like a super lame song.
Yeah.
But I like it because it makes me think of my late dog. So that's why I've been listening to it. So Vera, you got a song that you like? What do you think of music? Is it good? You don't know?
I like music.
What's a good song? Do you have a recommendation?
We just had a stare down. It's like a hostage situation.
No, it's not.
Kind
I'm completely confident in her taking her time. I'm completely confident with silence. Are you guys confident with silence? I wonder if a listener or a viewer would be confident with silence. I think we could experiment with it.
I can't believe I couldn't remember the name of the Vin Diesel song and I couldn't sing it. That makes me look like I'm a
But you knew
poser.
Still the One.
Yeah.
But you wanted to recommend
I wanted
that Vin
to
Diesel
plug
song.
it, yeah.
Now, do you want to play it because you love it, or you want to play it because
I think it's a great song. I played it for an 8-year-old once, and he described it as depressing and exciting at the same time.
Oh, interesting. What did that 8-year-old think about? Why did the 8-year-old...
He liked it.
Did the 8-year-old get into it further? Is it a newer song or an older song?
It's about probably 4 years old.
Okay. So that 8-year-old would be 12 now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably
Would
listening to it
vitamin B12 is a great supplement to take.
Yeah. With your bonkers.
Bonkers, yeah, bonkers candy. How are we doing on time?
52.
We've been doing it 52 minutes.
So what made you think of bonkers? What
You
brought
mentioned bonkers before.
Oh,
I said
I did.
I think we're gonna go bonkers
I remember
today, and
Big
you said
League
is bonkers
Chew.
a candy? Yeah. What's up, Vera?
I have a really weird fact.
Yes, please. Let's hear it.
Wait.
Take your time.
Cricket. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Feel free to chime in or give me a flag, a signal if you. Oh, yeah. What's up? You got a fact?
A cricket's chirp can tell the temperature.
A cricket's chirp can tell the temperature. A cricket's chirp can tell the temperature. That sounds like a poem. What does that mean? A cricket's chirp can tell the temperature.
A cricket's chirp could tell you the temperature.
A cricket's chirp.
If
could
it's
tell-
high or low. It's like cold out if it's like a high pitch.
So if it's cold and it goes kirk, that could mean it's cold. If it's hot, it goes crick.
Exactly. I think
Is that what you think it means? Do you know what it means, Vera?
Not really.
You don't even know what it means.
I think I cracked the code.
I think she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, we got Max showing up.
Oh, hello.
We got Max in the house.
That's a nice Fozzie shirt.
Yeah.
I love Fozzie.
Max, there's a microphone over there.
Okay.
I think we're about wrapping up.
You remember Big League Chew?
Yeah.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah, Big League Chew. You're going to bring up Big League Chew. Now, Vera likes gum. So we're about 52 minutes in. Do we have any fact checks to fact check before we wrap up? Or, Max, a couple quick questions we ask. Any movies you've seen lately that you like?
My Fair Lady.
You watched My Fair Lady lately? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was good about it?
Probably how Azila was like, oh, oh, ow, like that. And then, like, at the end, she was like all proper. And it was just hilarious, the change.
Now, this is the movie from the 60s, My Fair
Yeah.
Lady. Yep. Did you see that movie because you want to see it or someone showed it to you?
It's my middle school drama class. We're doing our musical section.
Oh. Do you have a part in the musical? Or it's just about,
We're just watching musicals, and then we were gonna do skits from My Fair Lady, but we didn't have time.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. So like you would have learned the lines, but then they had to say, we're done with the class, and you moved on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough. And any songs you've been listening to that you liked?
Probably Record Player by AJR.
Record Player by ADR?
AJR.
AJR. Okay. Don't know it. Gonna have to check it out. And I know that our listeners are going to really enjoy checking it out, that one. Now, a quick question while we got Max here, and Max will be back. Do you have an opinion on what confidence means?
To me, confidence is not how you feel towards a subject, it's how you act towards a subject.
Oh.
So it's like, oh, I'm confident in this subject. It's not, oh, I feel really good, I can do this. It's, I perform very well in this, and I can do this.
Right. You know it well enough. You got the backup. So if you don't know something and you're acting confident, you think that's just false bravado?
Yeah, it's just trying to make people think you know what you're doing, and it's faking yourself out, which is not good for your general psyche.
Damn, this guy's good. Where were you the whole time? I think he just went and summed the whole damn thing up, what we've been trying to get at. Evan?
The kid's a badass.
Evan?
I don't know what to say.
thought you were cool, Evan.
Evan, come on, Evan. Evan, you was out here faking it.
Hey, throw this water.
Hey, Evan. Hey, do you want to throw a glass of water in my face?
I'd love to.
You can if you want.
No.
Would it be?
Can I?
I got one.
You want to do it?
Can I?
Let me get some of this. Let's see here. Maybe, you want to switch places with Evan?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, okay. We'll for a closer, we'll do some shtick, and I'll have a cue word for you. Like I'll ask a question like, and let's see. I'll just move them out of the way here. We're gonna ask an offensive question. What's a fake offensive question? Something like, I hear that you don't eat pizza anymore, or something like that. Like it's a fake. It's not really offensive, but in our context, it'll be funny. Like I'll say, and here, let me just put some of that water in there. You hold that in your hand. Hold that in your hand, and then now we're gonna be chatting about other stuff like, and you chit chat with me. I'll be like, so do you like the opera? And you'll say whatever you think about the opera, and you go, that's a fine T-shirt you're wearing. Have you had it for a long time? And then you'll answer that. And then I'll say, I hear you don't eat pizza anymore. And then you'll throw the water in my face. Okay, so I understand that you've been going to the opera, haven't you, Max?
No.
No? Not at all?
Whoever's telling you this is a liar and a cheat.
Oh, my goodness.
I am not a personal fan of the opera. I am a more classical person.
I see.
play
Well, the
violin.
opera is classical, so you're wrong there.
I mean violin.
Well, violin is classical as well. Perhaps you thought I was referring to modern opera, which is understandable. What was my second question? I've already forgotten. I haven't worked on my script. We'll just make one up. Oh, yes. How long have you been wearing that T-shirt?
Today or just generally?
In general.
About half a year.
A half a year, and you haven't changed your fashion. Interesting. I think it's time for something different. And I understand that you don't like pizza anymore. Is that true?
No! Why? Pizza is my life! You say nothing about my pizza! You hear me?
Well, I think that's all the time we've got for today. I do apologize for the pizza remark. This has been Here Comes the Details. We've been discussing confidence, something with which Max has no shortage of. And if you're listening at home, I have just been splashed in the face with a glass of water. Thank you for your time. Oh, do we have any facts to check?
Dad, check the cricket fact.
Cricket fact.
I could probably confirm this. I'm a...
Cricket's chirps can tell you the temperature.
I did
No.
check.
What is it?
Check. Oh, it's the cricket fact.
Yeah, crickets. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if I believe this or not.
I mean, it would be very...
What do you think about it, Max?
I mean, it wouldn't be too unsensible to think that just because how, like using other animals, their, behaviors, you can tell, if a storm is coming.
True. Right?
So
That's true.
it's
That's
not,
true.
It's not too unreasonable.
It's not crazy. It's
But-
not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, but it's hard to like realize the difference between chirp, chirp, chirp and cheep, cheep, cheep.
Right. I'm not listening for it personally.
Yeah.
To me, it just sounds like crickets. Is that all the facts we got?
That's all the facts today.
Okay. Well, this has been a great episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Does anyone have anything to plug? It'll probably be too late. Follow us on all the things.
No,
that
I have a plug.
You got
Yeah, I have
something
a
coming
plug.
up? What is it?
Shameless plug. I have a guidance counseling app for school student. It is still in app development, but I would like you guys to check it out in, I would say, a month when we have our website set up.
Well, okay, so we'll have you back on and promote that to promote that and get the word out about that, and that'll be internationally accessible or throughout the whole country. Anyone will be able to access that.
Internationally.
International, so anyone on the planet except for maybe Russia, where Steven Seagal is based. So Steven Seagal won't be able to check it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, because he's dead.
It's a student.
Did you know
It's
that
for-
Steven Seagal's dead?
No, but it's for students, not for adults.
Okay, so I have no interest.
Except for the
honestly.
financial counseling. That is accessible to anyone.
Okay, good. I think that's all the time we got. Oh yeah, Evan's got a plug.
Yale dry cleaning if your clothes are all wet.
Oh yeah, someone's gonna have to dry clean. I air dry. I'm natural. All right. Well, this has been a good one. I think we all feel a little more confident. And if you're feeling unconfident, don't worry. Just think about it and what you know, and just listen to this episode over and over.
Oh,
and-
good time to plug. Part of our motto is help confidence, stop bullying.
Stop bullying. No bullying. Help your confidence. When you see someone bullying you, just say, I understand. You're struggling with your confidence right now. And that's a very graceful way to go about it. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll have you back, Max, to discuss more. Thanks to our foreign correspondent and our foreign region ambassador, Vera, our producer, Rob Stewart, our director, Ian Upton, Evan Hughes, who was our discussion guest today, and we'll see you here. I think we got to the details this time. Here they come.
I still have more water. Can I splash you with it?
A few extra special thank yous to those who made today's episode of Here Come the Details possible. Jeremy Lamberton, Marcia Newmeyer, aka Sparky Pop, Rob Patterson, Rodney Asher, and today's theme music was done by Brian Gergis and Dean Minta. This is your producer, Rob Stewart, saying hello and goodbye.